Hey everybody, and welcome to today's post about letting it go so you can create your future. You've heard it said that we should let go of the past. You've also heard it said that some things are easier said than done. Letting go of the past and moving forward certainly fits under the category of easier said than done. William Faulkner said, "The past is never dead. It's not even past." Without getting into a literary discussion of what Faulkner meant, my reference to the quote is to acknowledge that our past has certainly influenced who we are in the present and will most likely continue to shape our future. However, if we recognize its impact, then we are in a better situation to either use our past or let it go for an even more positive life from this point forward. Do you have things in your past that have been hard for you to relinquish? And as I've heard before, how's that working for you? Common responses in times of extreme stress are to flow, flee, or fight. People who flow may be simply trying to weather the storms of life. They accept what is and wait for what is to come. They may feel that they have little control to make decisions that impact their lives in positive ways. Just getting through each day is as much as they can handle. People who flee may be denying the reality of a situation by responding as if they can continue to live life as it was before certain changes were thrust upon them. They may ignore the warnings and continue to live their lives by ignoring reality. Then there are the fighters, those people who acknowledge the dangers and arm themselves with knowledge and the means to manage their lives, even if there are many things out of their control. They embrace the reality of situations and devise ways to survive and thrive in any situation. And which one are you? A flower, a fleer, or a fighter? Which do you want to do? Whatever your response to these questions, it is more important to know how to do it. Most people will eventually come to grips with why they should do it. They get stuck on actually taking the steps to make it happen. And this URL that's on the slide is a link to a previous blog post that may interest you, entitled, "Are You Living by Design or Default?" So check that out. And here are a few things that you can do. Give yourself permission to let go of the past. That's an important step, and it's probably a step you may have to repeat many times. Just telling yourself to let go may not be enough. Reflect on the parts of your past that will give you strength and recognize how negative past experiences can also contribute to your inner strength. Learn from your past experiences. Take time to reflect upon how you want to live your life going forward. This involves coming to conclusions about what is working for you now and what is not, and making decisions about how you want to live your life in the future. Don't hide from your past. People try to pretend certain aspects of their past did not happen, especially the more embarrassing moments. However, this may cause them to come back to you with a vengeance, since they are bottling up within you. Acknowledge everything about your past, but commit to moving forward. Continuing to flee from your past is not the answer. Author James Baldwin wrote that, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced." I'll give you an example. When I was growing up, I would bring home my report card with all A's on it. When I showed my daddy, he would always say, "Can't you do any better than that?" I knew he was joking and that he really was proud of me, but he could never say it. It took me a long time to acknowledge that he did the best he could and that he did love me and was proud of me. Maybe you've had similar experiences in your past that you haven't let go. And here's another very powerful thing. Keep a journal of your experiences. Simply recording your thoughts may help you see the new and better ways of responding to life's challenges. And here are a few quotes that I think that can really help, and that ones that I really like. Letting go means coming to the realization that some people are part of your history, but not part of your destiny. Steve Maraboli. Letting go doesn't mean that you don't care about someone anymore. It's just realizing that the person you really have control over is yourself. Deborah Reber, Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul. And sometimes letting things go is an act far greater power than defending or hanging on. Eckhart Tolle. Finally, where do you want to go from here? If your answer is to go back to the way things were, you may find yourself stuck and unable to do anything but flow with what happens to you. But how you change is ultimately up to you. If you're still unsure of what you can do to move your life forward, perhaps you would benefit from my mini course, Designing Your New Normal Mindset. This may be a good starting point for you. There's never been a better time to reflect on your current situation by letting go of the past and taking charge of your future. The Art of Letting Go by Damon Sahariades is an actionable blueprint for overcoming the mental and emotional obstacles that you're holding back. Much of the book consists of techniques and strategies to help you get results. And as I shared earlier, journaling is a very powerful way to help you sort out your thoughts and emotions. So I have a free gratitude journal with 11 different pages so you can print out only the ones you want and duplicate them as many times as you need to. And if you're interested in any of these resources, there are links below this video so you can check them out. Thank you for listening and watching today, and I hope that your future will be exactly what you design and what you dream of.